Yellow, look at this. Get on with this. So far so good. I got about 4 or 5 things. I haven't paid too much for it. Kind of slow swap meet, not a lot of people. But hopefully it should pick up.
Okay, see ya.
So I picked this up for $2. Because with batteries and everything. And a game. $2. $2, probably sell it for 30. Looks like it's rare. You don't have any games for those, do you?
I do not think so.
Oh, that's bad. You said 50 cents for the box, right? Got it for 50 cents. It's worth about $10. How about this jacket? Cool leathers, Wilson jacket. I bought it off camera. I've been doing that a lot today for some reason. I guess I'm just forgetting to pull it out or something. But anyway, Wilson jacket I bought for $5, and I've sold a lot of these, you know, anywhere from 30 to 40 bucks. It's really nice, so maybe I can get 40 for it. Awesome leather. Well, can't get a better deal than that. $5 for one full flag and one, what is that, a partial?
Right.
What do they call this part right here? This, just the stars part. You know? Didn't have a name? You got a tag over here on your arm. What is this? I can barely read it. I'll put my glasses on now, see if I can read that. You got a tag right here in your arm, though.
What? That's off my chair.
What does that say?
God, something, number C, colors maybe.
I'll probably figure out when I get home.
Valley Forge Flag Company.
Uh-huh.
God, it's got the numbers to it. And shit, if you could make that out, it'd probably tell you exactly what it's from.
So this guy I know wanted me to take over his spot for just a little bit to watch his stuff. Apparently he said that he had a cooler and he had his lunch in there and some sodas, and some guy who sold it or something, so he went to go see if he can track down his lunch, because it'd be a tough day out here if he didn't have something to eat. So I'm just kind of watching over his things, make sure no one just steals anything. So there's been a few people that asking, you know, how much things are, but he didn't tell me to sell anything, so I'm just gonna watch it for a little bit. Hopefully it's not too crazy, because I will sell some of the stuff. Of course, I'll give him the money for it. Maybe. Okay, so it's been like 10 minutes. This guy still hasn't come back. Okay, it's been like 15 minutes, and this guy hasn't come back. Like, you know, I know him. I'm not exactly the biggest friends with the guy. Just know him in passing. He's the guy that does video games too. So, you know, I was just trying to do him a courtesy, but it's kind of cutting into my business, you know? I have to, you know, I'm out here trying to make some money. This is kind of a long time, you know? I could be out buying things. Things could be actually, people could be buying things that I could be purchasing, and so I'm actually losing some money now. Hopefully it shows up. Oh, here it comes. It's on his way. He's got his backpack. Maybe he's got his lunch in there too. Oh yeah, did he eat your lunch?
Yeah.
Is your lunch in there?
No, lunch, water.
Oh, it's just water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want water?
No, I'm good right now.
Yeah. There's no water inside, nothing. Yeah, because this is guys told me take him out and say okay. I'm lost at take him out and say why? Sometimes come back. What do you think with that?
No, I'm gonna pass on that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be nice.
Give me $6 for all of them, $1 each.
I really don't want them, man.
What?
I really can't sell them.
What?
Yeah. All right, man.
Okay,
I'm
man.
taking off.
You.
You have a good one, okay?
You too, my man. Thank you.
Another beautiful day down. I got a lot of good things. I'm gonna do a recap. Should be making some money today. Good day today, guys. I got all kinds of crazy things. Awesome. Pretty cheap too. Check this out. I got this. I don't want to unfold it. It does smell kind of old. It's this really cool flag. It's large. I don't know, maybe it's like 4 or 5 feet long or something like that. Anyway, well, I didn't pay $5 for that. I paid $5 for this. So $2.50 and $2.50. This is But the guy was telling me that these came off of some ship. He didn't know what ship. There's some writing on here. I can't really make out. I don't know. It's really faded. It's really. But anyway, this right here is just the stripes. And he was saying that they fly this off the back of the ship. I don't know. I don't do a lot of flag stuff, but this is pretty cool. I got this friend. His name's Ed. He does a lot of military memorabilia, and he was telling me about flags. And anyway, he says he does really good with flags, so I decided to pick this up. I mean, $5, can't go wrong with this. I don't know what I'm gonna list this for, but that's cool, man. All right, next, we got an awesome leather jacket. It's a Wilson's, the Leather Expert. I've actually sold a lot of their jackets. Usually I sell the older jackets, I like selling the vintage like 60s style, 70s style jackets because they go quick. People really like those. I think I sold a few to, I shipped a few to England, which is awesome. I love doing those international sales because they pay up. Those people do pay money. I mean, they have the money, they want it, so I'll send it to them. A little bit of a mark right here. Anyway, this is a cool looking jacket. He wanted 10, I talked him down to 5. I'll probably list this for anywhere between 30, 60 bucks. Probably not 60. Maybe in the winter time, maybe I can get 60 for it. So anywhere between 30 and 60 bucks. That was a good buy. He went down quick too. He said 10, and I looked at him. I was like, no. He said 10. I looked at him. That was already cheap. I figured whenever I get clothes, I kind of really want to get it for cheap, just because it just takes so much time to list. Like, I don't like doing that. I don't like taking time out because people need the measurements. I can't. Usually, what I do is I'll say it's a large or an extra large, but then, a few weeks later, someone will message me and they'll want the measurements. So that takes some time, and I give them the measurements. They don't always buy it. So what a lot of people do, what I used to do, is I would just measure them all, but that was just too much for me. So I'll just list them as whatever, extra large, and hopefully it'll fit them and they won't return it. But it was cool. $5, can't go wrong with that one. Next. All right. So I got a few discs here. I think this was my first purchase of the day. This is Zelda Twilight Princess for the Wii. There's actually 2 versions of this game, one for the GameCube and one for the Wii. This game came out roughly when the GameCube games and the Wii games were still being made at the same time. So if you ever do find a Twilight Princess for the GameCube, that's worth like $40 or $50. This one's only worth about 20. I paid $10 for this one. I should sell it pretty quick. It's a popular title. Plus Christmas is coming. What is it right now? It's the end of September. Right around November, things really start picking up. So this should go quick. Okay, the next item I got is Pink Floyd, The Wall movie. I've never seen it. I thought it was cool, so I scanned it with my Amazon app. If you have a smartphone with a wireless connection, you definitely need the Amazon app. They have there's 2 ways you could scan things. There's the I would show you, but I'm recording on my phone. The software has a scan option where you can scan barcodes, and a flow option. Flow, you can also scan barcodes, but it also takes the image of this of whatever it is you're doing. It's better with books, CDs, DVDs, video games, things like that, because there's a lot of pictures of them online, so it has something to reference. The reason I did the flow on this one is because there is no barcode, right? And I didn't want to type it all out because sometimes you never know what they have it under. So what I did is I just took my phone, I did the Flow app, I hovered over it, and it popped up for me, and it said $10, and so I picked this one up. It was only $1, so I should make some money on this one. Like I said, Amazon app Flow, it works really well. It's not always 100% though. Sometimes it can't distinguish between hardback and paperback books, which is, luckily I was looking at that when I was scanning some books. I was hovering, I did the thing, it brought up a book. It was like $60, $70 book. And I only wanted $5. I'm like, yeah, but then as I was looking at it, I saw that it said paperback on the description, and the book the guy had was a hardcover. So what I did is I scratched off. Sometimes what people do, or stores do, they'll put their own sticker on barcodes on books. So they'll put their own barcode on top of the book's barcode. And so what I did is, I don't like doing too much just because sometimes the vendors don't like it, but I'll try and scratch the sticker off that's covering the barcode, the book's barcode. I think he was okay with it. One day he wasn't cool with it, another day he was. But the time that I did scratch it off, I did just scan the barcode, and it came up to like $5, right? For some reason, the paperback was worth more than the hardcover. I don't know why, but that's a good tip. Make sure you look at that if you ever do use the app. But anyway, so this is $1, and it'll sell for about $10. Okay, this right here. This is a DVD. It's called Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Volume 6. Right? It looks like Japanese anime. The cover looks like it might have been printed at home. No, maybe not. It actually looks better now that I get a chance to see it. But when I first got it, I thought maybe it was something someone did on their printer. But it looks like it's in the writing's in English, so maybe it's dubbed in English. These are usually pretty good. Not all of them. I mean, they're, in any case, any genre of items like games or movies. There's usually there's only a select few that are worth some money. But I like to scan any of the animes just because they're like Japanese anime, just because I've had a lot of luck with them. People do want to buy these. Here in the U.S., it's hard for them because they're mainly in Japan. So, okay. I looked this up, and it was $160. Okay, $160, but on Amazon. But there was only one seller, so one guy wants $160. Now that doesn't mean that it's worth $160. It's gonna sell for $160, but it was only 50 cents. I picked it up. I'm gonna see what it's really worth on Amazon. See if it even sells on Amazon. But either way, even if it doesn't sell, I guess for $160, I can always ask $20 or whatever the case may be. But this was 50 cents, and hopefully I can get a good amount of money for that one. Moving on, we got some other choice items here. Okay, here we go. Here is a Pokemon strategy guide. It's 2 games in one. It's Fire Red version and Leafy Green version. Whenever I have these games, man, they sell quick. Oh, side note. A lot of these games, they're copies. They're made from from China, and they sell for like really cheap online, and then people will resell them here. It's hard to tell at times which ones are the real ones, which ones are the fake ones, but I can guarantee you. Sorry, there's a thing going in the background. I can guarantee you, if you do sell one on eBay or Amazon, and they will find out, meaning the customer will see that it's garbage, because what I hear is that towards the end of the game, there's a flaw where at the end of the game, like, you can't beat the final boss, or it doesn't save or something, so customers will let you know. So make sure you know which ones are real and which ones aren't. But check that out. It's a little banged up. It's got all kinds of folds in it, but I bought it for 50 cents. It's worth about $10, but I'm not sure if I'll sell it by itself. Maybe I'll sell it with the game, or maybe even both games. We'll see. So $10, I got it for 50 cents. Haha, look at this guy. This one's cool. So this is a Game Boy Color. What's cool about it is that it came with this game, right? Harry Potter. It's not a very good game, but I'll bundle it together and it'll sell. What's also cool is it's got batteries. See if I can get some volume on here. The batteries are working. You can see it's going. I don't hear any audio though, so maybe the audio is bad. It happens. I do hear it. It's really faint. It's really faint. Maybe there's something going on with the speakers. I've sold these with the audio bad. I mean, there's an audio jack here. I'll listen to that, and then if this works better than the speakers, I'll put that in the listing, saying, hey, it's better with the headphone jack. But the screen's good. It's not really scratched up. It's not really scratched. Game's working. It powers on. It even has the battery cover, which sometimes is missing, and it has batteries. I paid $2 for this. I can easily get $30. No problem. And you can't ship it. USPS, they don't like you shipping things with batteries in them unless it's installed like a laptop that has a battery, or items that you got to recharge. You can't really take the battery out, but things like this, they don't want you shipping. So plus, I'll take them out anyway, just because it makes the package lighter, and so shipping is cheaper. Anyway, $2. I'm gonna get at least 30. All right, so this is the last thing I picked up. I got this from a vendor from, I get a lot of things from this vendor. They do a lot of storage units, and they get a lot of good things. So they had a huge lot of older games, like they had this is called these type of games are called Atari 8-bit or Atari 400, Atari 800. I've purchased a few of these. I've actually sold some recently. I actually sold this same game not that long ago for about 15 bucks. So I picked this up for 2, and I picked this one up for 2. This right here is a Radio Shack TRS-80. So Radio Shack back in the 80s, they made a lot of games for systems, but back in the 80s, everybody was trying to make their own system. You know, Radio Shack, Atari had their own system. There was ColecoVision and Television, so Mattel had its own system. Texas Instrument, they had their own system. So this is Radio Shack's version. It's called the Radio Shack TRS-80 Tandy, but this game is called Atom. I've never seen it before. I tried to look it up. There wasn't a lot of information on it. Usually that could be a good or a bad thing. It was. How you doing, boss?
I'm good, thanks.
Some guy just handed me this. Get cash today. Donate plasma. I can make some money selling my blood. Back to this. So the Tandy, Radio Shack's version of their home video game system. Atom. There wasn't a lot of information on this game, so I bought it for $2. If it is a good game, if it's 15 or more, I'll probably put it online by itself. If not, I got a bunch of these games at home that I'll bundle up and sell as a lot. But yeah, so I paid $4. Maybe I'll get 15 for this one, and I know I've gotten 15 for this one. Actually, I just sold yesterday. I sold Pitfall 2 for the Atari 400. There we go. So it was a good day today. I got some things I don't normally buy, but it was cheap enough for me to take a risk on it. And I have some cool things that I like that I know I've sold before. So it was a good day, and I'm gonna make some money today. I'm gonna make some money tomorrow. I'm gonna make some money the day after that. Who knows when it sells? I don't know, but I'm optimistic, and it should sell for a good amount at some point in time. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Please hit me up in the comments. Subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Thank you. You have a great day.